Going live in multiple locations right now, and I am currently attempting to see if you can hear me right now because, technology does not always interact as we expect it to. I also see that I'm oh, maybe it's just a second, kind of having some slowness here, so maybe I need to close some browsers or something. But I do see my videos up. Let me make sure I can hear myself. Maybe. Oh, oh, come on. I see it's live. And great, I can hear myself. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Hello and welcome. My name is Cassandra, and I am here to help bring clarity to the chaos and just kind of hopefully bring more prosperity in your life. Now, if you don't know who I am, I'm a software engineer, I'm a digital marketer. I mean, I've got a lot of feathers in my hat, and I love to share what I know so that way you can save time and get more done. So, in this video, I'm going to share with you a little bit about workshop facilitation and why I enjoy it so much. So, there's three categories that really stand out for me in this. The first one is organization. With workshop facilitation, and I use Miro, and if you want to learn more about it, I've got a page on my blog. I think I have maybe, oops. I don't see it in my list here. So I will be sure to put it somewhere below this when we're not live. Okay, so back to what I was about to talk about. So organization, with workshop facilitation, I love to use Miro. It is an absolutely incredible tool. It's completely virtual, and you're allowed to do so much with it. But with it, or with workshop facilitation, at least with the virtual version of it, you can easily build outlines for things that you're trying to accomplish, project planning, marketing strategy, and centralized documentation. So let's say that you are planning out a marketing strategy for a new webinar that you've got going on. If you want to create templates for your emails, for your social media, if you want to plan out what colors there are, and any other thing that's related to that, you can centralize it on this board. So it's really great to organize everything, especially for if there's a small team or even a large team, because you have everything in one place without trying to go through documents here and link through here and all these things. So organization is a really big thing that I love to do with workshop facilitation. Especially because with most of my workshops, I actually also do a recap. So that way, those who just kind of want the overhead of what occurred can have that pretty easily. And I just put it on my boards. So the second category of reasons why I love workshop facilitation so much is time. I don't know about you, but I hate wasting time. I want to make sure things are efficient and effective and that, everyone is supported. And so if I can get more done in less time, if I can create a way to keep conversations on track, because I don't know about you, but when I'm in, meetings and things like that, there's a lot of times where some people take over the conversation, some people never speak up. Your conversations go off track, and then the whole reason why you had this call in the first place doesn't even get addressed, and it can be very frustrating. But when you are doing workshop facilitation, I'm going to keep calling it workshop because that's pretty much what it is, but it's a meeting facilitation, as it were. It Being able to have that type of skill set and keep those conversations on track, and knowing that, hey, this is a great conversation, let's table this, but make sure we notate it right in the parking lot or whatever. And I can talk about that later. But keeping those conversations on track, make sure that you are leveraging the time that you have with the people that you're working with appropriately and efficiently. So getting more done in less time, great way to keep conversations on track. And honestly, one of the really great things I love about this is that you're able to help groups of people create a solution faster. So there's something called Design Sprint, which I've already gone through the certification for. It's a great facilitation training if you've got it. But a Design Sprint basically allows software engineers and the people who work with them, project managers and things like that, it allows them to go from months, if not years, of planning, development, and production and feedback down to about 7 days to make sure that, hey, this is really where we should be going and focusing our efforts. And it's so awesome. But that's just one example. I could share with you so many, but by doing this, by creating a platform for people to have these conversations, they are able to get their ideas out, feel heard, and create the solution faster. So time is the second category that I really love about workshop facilitation. The final one is the human impact of things. So again, I mentioned that this is a platform for people to be heard, for everyone to be heard. And it can be very frustrating when you never get the opportunity to speak, or people keep talking over you, or someone is just so exuberant that they, don't let anyone else speak. Whatever the case may be, workshop facilitation allows for multiple people to get their ideas out there, allow people to talk about it, vote on it, actually feel like, hey, my ideas matter. And so that is one thing that I love about workshop facilitation is it allows people to be feel heard. It also allows for consolidation of input from multiple sources, not just the people, for example, if you're a software engineer, not just the people who are working directly in the code. It allows for your end users to get their input. It allows for your stakeholders to get their input, see what is planning is being happening and things like that. So having a way to consolidate that input in a way where everyone feels heard is going to help improve the health of the team, really. But also, another part about the human impact of workshop facilitation is that it stimulates creativity. I have had so many bright ideas when I've been going through and building out workshop templates or building one from scratch, whether it was planning it and then doing it, or actually just being on a call with someone and building it as we were talking. That creativity gets stimulated, and I have had several people tell me about things where they were inspired to do more. So that's one of the reasons I really like the human impact part of workshop facilitation. Another one is that it creates a platform for better discussions. Again, when you have one person or a small group of people who are always saying the same, who are always um, voicing their opinions, which is not bad, but if that doesn't give other people the opportunity to also voice opinions that could be better or might provide clearer anything, better anything, right? Because one person's ideas are not always the best, right? And so when you have a platform for better discussions, more people, more diversity, things like that, it really helps to fine tune what you're talking about, make sure everybody's clear and on board, and so many great things. Also, with the human impact, is that when you allow for brainstorming to happen and have people be able to provide all their ideas, I can't remember what the phrase is, but basically, you're allowing those people to have um, all of their ideas brainstormed in the central location and to see everything at once and to kind of fill in those gaps. So it's more thorough than just one or two people brainstorming who may not even think about writing unit tests or the recap follow up once you've had your webinar. So there's a lot of things that it benefits from having more than one or two people focusing on, hey, what do we need to be successful in this, whatever it is that you're planning. And then finally with human impact is, for it's a little bit selfish, but I just really enjoy making things easier for others. If I can guide you in better code or provide you better insight onto how to improve your marketing strategy or whatever the case may be, that's what lights me up, because I know that what I'm sharing is allowing you to be more prosperous. It's allowing you to create more time in your life and, focus on the things that truly matter. So that is the reasons why I enjoy workshop facilitation, is the organization that provides, the time that it allows people to save and improve upon, and then the human impact. So if you want to learn more about workshop facilitation or learn how to work with me, whether it's with software engineering or digital marketing, let me know. I've got a special group type of thing happening, and if it's for you, let's have a conversation. Let's find out if that's what you're looking for, or if there's something else that I can provide to you, whether it's information or a connection or something. Please feel free to connect on whatever platform that you're seeing this on. And yeah, so I will look forward to talking with you in the next one, and have a wonderful and prosperous rest of your day. All right. Bye.